Mornings change as you get older, not in a dramatic way, but in small, subtle ways. You feel the moment you open your eyes. Your joints feel tighter, your movements feel slower. Your first few steps feel cautious, almost hesitant. Even your mind takes a moment to fully arrive. But here's the truth most Americans over 60 never hear. How old you feel each day is shaped more by your morning routine than almost anything else. Not your age, not your genetics, not even your fitness level. It's the way your body wakes up. Researchers at the National Institute on Aging describe it like this. Humans don't wake up like light switches. We wake up in layers, and when those layers turn on the right way, your body feels younger, smoother, and more confident for the rest of the day. When they don't, you feel stiff, you feel slow. You feel older than you actually are. So today, we're re-breaking down 7 simple morning habits that help American seniors feel younger every single day, starting right when you wake up. No workouts, no diets, no equipment, just smart morning rituals that guide your body into wakefulness. Let's start with the first 2. Morning habit number 1, the slow rise method. Most people over 60 do one thing in the morning that instantly makes them feel older. They stand up to fast. Not because they're rushing, but because they've been doing it the same way for decades. Here's what happens when you stand up quickly after sleeping. Your blood pressure hasn't caught up, your balance system is still offline, your joints aren't lubricated, your muscles are cold, your brain hasn't activated movement pathways. This sudden transition can make you feel stiff, wobbly, or foggy. Some seniors describe it as my body resisting the morning. The slow rise method fixes that with a simple 20 to 30 second transition that helps your body wake up gently. Here's how it works. Sit on the edge of your bed for a moment. Place your feet flat on the floor and breathe once or twice. Roll your shoulders back to open your chest. Lean forward slightly to shift your weight. Then stand, slowly, smoothly, and without rushing. This tiny pause gives your joints lubrication time, your balance system time to activate, and your blood pressure time to stabilize. In a study from a senior clinic in Ohio, older adults who used the slow rise method for 4 weeks reported fewer morning stumbles, less stiffness, fewer dizzy moments, smoother walking in the first hour of the day, and a stronger sense of control over their body. It's simple, it's easy, but it changes how your entire morning feels. Morning habit number 2. Open the chest, not the phone. This next one is important, and almost nobody does it correctly. When most people wake up, especially in America, the first movement of the day is this: leaning forward over a phone, shoulders round forward. Neck compresses, chest collapses, breathing gets shallow. This posture sends a signal to the nervous system that the day is starting in low energy mode. And the body responds exactly that way, heavier, slower, older. The fix is incredibly simple. Open your chest before you open your phone. Here's the habit. Stand or sit tall, gently pull your shoulders back, lift your sternum slightly, take 1 full, calm breath in, and 1 full breath out, that's it. This opens your rib cage, improves oxygen flow, activates your spine, and reduces morning tension. In a study from UCLA, seniors who practiced morning chest opening reported feeling more awake, better mood in the first 2 hours, easier breathing, improved walking posture, and a stronger sense of youthfulness early in the day. Why does this work so well? Because posture is deeply connected to how old you feel. Tall posture signals youth, collapsed posture signals age. You don't need exercises. You just need 30 seconds of chest opening before you start your day. Do this before looking at your phone, before checking messages, before reading the news. Chest first, phone later. Your nervous system will thank you. By now you've learned 2 important morning habits: the slow rise method and opening your chest before opening your phone. But those are just the beginning. Feeling younger isn't about doing something dramatic. It's about giving your body the simple signals it needs at the right moments of the day. And the next morning habit is one of the most powerful, because it taps directly into the part of your brain that controls alertness, mood, and energy. Morning habit number 3. The warm light reset when you wake up. Your brain doesn't immediately know if it's morning or not. Your eyes tell your brain what time it is, and the type of light they see in the first minutes of your day shapes how you feel 4 hours. Unfortunately, most American seniors start their day with the exact kind of light that makes them feel older. Cool, blue, artificial light from phones, TVs, overhead bulbs, or tablets. This type of light signals stress, alertness, and tension, not calm awakening. But warm light, a soft, yellow, gentle, activates the brain in the opposite way. It tells your body, you can wake up smoothly, you can open your eyes slowly. The day doesn't need to rush you. Warm light lowers morning anxiety, improves mood, and helps the body feel younger by easing you into the day instead of snapping you awake. Here's how to do the warm light reset. Open your curtains slightly to let in natural morning light, or turn on a warm tone lamp near your bedside, or simply face a window and let your eyes take in soft light for 20 to 30 seconds. This tiny dose of warm light tells your circadian system, the body's internal clock, that it's time to switch from sleep mode to day mode. And here's something interesting from research at the University of Colorado. Older adults who exposed their eyes to warm natural light within 30 minutes of waking had up to 40% better morning alertness, smoother mobility in the first hour, fewer morning mood dips, and significantly better sleep quality that night. Not because of exercise, not because of diet, just because of light. You don't need to stand outside. You don't need to be in the sun. You just need a gentle cue. The day has begun. This one habit alone can make you feel younger before you even leave your bedroom. But the next habit works on something even more important: balance. Morning habit number 4. The stability touch point. You may not know this, but your balance system is one of the last parts of your body to wake up in the morning. That's why so many seniors feel wobbly or heavy-footed right after getting out of bed, even if they feel fine later in the day. Your inner ear, your leg sensors, and your joint receptors all wake up slower after sleep, especially after age 60. The solution: a tiny ritual therapists call the stability touch point. Here's how it works. Before you begin walking around your home in the morning, you place one hand lightly on something stable, a dresser, a countertop, or the back of a sturdy chair, and stand for just 5 to 10 seconds while shifting your weight gently left and right. Not a movement exercise, not balance training, just a soft activation signal for your balance system. When you touch a stable surface, your brain calibrates your position in space. When you shift your weight gently, your leg and hip stabilizers wake up. And when you do both together, your first steps become smoother and more confident. In a senior mobility study conducted in Florida, older adults who practiced this stability touch point every morning reported fewer shaky first steps, less morning dizziness, reduced fear of falling, more confidence on hardwood or tile floors, and a noticeable younger feeling when they started walking. Why does this tiny habit work so well? Because your brain loves orientation signals. Touching something stable gives it clear information about where you are. Shifting your weight gently sends clear information about how your legs should respond. Together, these signals snap your balance system awake in seconds. Here's the full ritual. Place your hand on a stable surface, stand tall, soften your knees, gently shift your weight to the left, gently shift your weight to the right. Do this 4 to 6 times, then begin walking normally. That's it. 10 seconds, a completely different morning. This habit is especially powerful if you have hardwood floors, tile floors, stairs near your bedroom, low morning blood pressure, or stiffness after sleeping. It gives your body confidence before demand. And confidence helps you feel younger instantly. You've learned 4 powerful morning habits so far, each one simple, realistic, and designed to help your body wake up feeling younger, steadier, and more ready for the day. But feeling younger isn't only about the physical part of your morning. Your mind also wakes up in layers. And many older adults unknowingly start their day with mental habits that make them feel older, slower, or more overwhelmed than they really are. The next morning habits shift that completely. These habits aren't about exercise or food. They're about your brain, clarity, calm, momentum, and emotional energy. Let's begin with a habit that completely changes how your mind enters the day. Morning habit number 5. The mind first boost. Most Americans start their morning mentally reacting to news, phone notifications, messages, noise, schedules, or tasks. This creates what researchers now call morning overload, which makes the brain feel older than it is. But seniors who feel younger tend to start their mornings the opposite way. They prime their mind before they react to the world. The Mind First Boost is a simple 20 to 40-second practice that sets your brain's tone for the entire day. Here's how it works. The moment your feet touch the floor in the morning, you give your mind one simple, intentional thought, something grounding, positive, or centering. Not a goal, not a to-do list, not pressure, just a direction. For example, today, I want to move calmly. I'll take things one step at a time. My body will warm up as I go. I'm in no rush today. Let's start the day steady and smooth. What this does is cue your brain's executive system, the part responsible for decision-making, calmness, and control. When this system activates first, it lowers morning stress and improves clarity. In a study from the University of Michigan, adults over 60 who practiced intentional morning thoughts had better focus, lower stress levels, clearer decision-making, and a significantly more positive mood before noon. But the biggest finding was emotional. Those adults described themselves as feeling more like myself again in the morning. Because your mind responds to direction, it wants you to tell it how the day begins. This habit is especially powerful if you ever wake up feeling scattered, overwhelmed, slow, mentally foggy, anxious, or low energy. The Mind First Boost places you in charge of your day, not your phone, not the news, not stress. It's simple. The first message your brain receives each morning should come from you. Morning habit number 6. The gentle grounding ritual. This next habit is one that many seniors say changes their whole morning because it creates a sense of presence, safety, and calm before the day starts demanding things from you. Researchers call it a grounding ritual, a short, gentle moment where your body reconnects with its environment, not emotionally, but physically. Why does this matter? Because when you wake up, your nervous system is still shifting between sleep mode and wake mode. During this shift, your body often feels older, heavier, stiffer, less coordinated, or more sensitive to stress. Grounding helps your nervous system settle smoothly into the day. Here's how to do the gentle grounding ritual. Stand or sit comfortably. Place one hand on something stable, a countertop, a dresser, a wall. Feel the stability for just a moment. Take one slow breath in and one slow breath out. Feel your feet on the ground as you breathe. That's it. Not meditation, not stretching, not mindfulness. Just grounding, the simple act of connecting your body with something steady before moving on. Why is this so effective? Because your body loves stability signals, especially in the morning. In a research program from a senior health clinic in Oregon, adults who used a grounding ritual each morning reported fewer anxious mornings, less mental fog, smoother transitions into movement, lower stress, and an improved sense of emotional lightness. It's like giving your nervous system a gentle handshake and saying, "We're here. We're safe. Let's start the day calmly." For many seniors, this habit is the difference between waking up in a rush and waking up with control. And here's something even more interesting. Grounding improves how your body reacts to the rest of your morning routine. The slow rise method works better. The stability touch point works better. The warm light reset works better because your body is no longer in that half dream, half alert state. It's present, it's awake, it's connected. When you stack these morning habits together, chest opening, warm light, mind first thinking, grounding, slow rising, you start to build a morning that feels younger than your age. But we have one more habit to cover, and it's the one seniors say gives them the most noticeable feeling of youthfulness throughout the day. This last ritual ties everything together, and it takes less than 30 seconds. Let's continue. We've covered 6 powerful morning habits already, each one simple, gentle, and designed to work with the way an older body naturally wakes up. None of them require exercise, stretching, or diet changes. They're just smart signals to help your body and mind transition smoothly into the day. But the final morning habit, habit number 7, is the one that ties your entire morning routine together. It affects your energy, motivation, sense of purpose, and even how young you feel emotionally. Most seniors think feeling younger is about the body, but the mind plays an equally powerful role. That's why habit number 7 is all about alignment, not activity. Morning habit number 7, the 1-minute purpose check-in. Feeling younger isn't just about joints, balance, or posture. It's about direction. Humans, regardless of age, feel younger when we have something to look toward. It doesn't need to be big or dramatic. It just needs to give your day a shape, a small sense of intention. This is what researchers call a micro-purpose. A micro-purpose isn't a goal. It's not a task. It's not a commitment. It's simply something meaningful your brain can lean toward for the next few hours. It creates mental momentum, and momentum is deeply tied to youthfulness. In a long-term study from the University of Chicago, adults aged 60 to 85 who practiced a simple purpose check-in each morning had higher daily energy and morning stress, better emotional resilience, reduced feelings of sluggish aging, and stronger cognitive performance before noon. And the most surprising finding, they described themselves as feeling younger more consistently than those who didn't, because your brain doesn't care how old you are. It cares where you're heading. Here's how to do the 1-minute purpose check-in. Sit or stand comfortably after your grounding ritual. Think of one small purpose for your morning. Keep it simple and achievable. Say it quietly out loud or just think it clearly. Examples: today, I'm focusing on moving calmly. This morning, I'll enjoy something slow. I want to connect with someone I care about. I'll get one small thing done that makes me feel good. I want my body to feel steady as I start my day. This morning belongs to me. What you choose doesn't matter. The act of choosing is what matters. Why? Because purpose is like a spark. It activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for energy, planning, and motivation. And when this part of the brain wakes up early, people feel more alive, more in control, or emotionally youthful, more or mentally sharp and more confident in their day. This single morning habit changes the tone of your day. Not just the structure. It also protects you from something that makes many older adults feel older than they are: reactive mornings. A reactive morning is when the world decides your direction before you do. News, notifications, worries, noise, schedules. A micro-purpose flips the script. It puts you in charge. And when older adults feel in control, they feel younger every time. Putting all 7 morning habits together, let us take a step back and look at what you've built over these 4 parts. You now have a morning routine that wakes up your joints, activates your balance, opens your posture, energizes your mind, reduces stress, improves clarity, increases confidence, and helps your whole body feel younger, all without workouts, all without stretching, all without food rules, all without equipment, just habits, smart, realistic, senior-friendly habits. Here's your full morning routine in order. 1. Slow rise method. Wake up your blood pressure, joints, and balance system gently. To open the chest, not the phone. Start your posture and breathing in youth mode, not collapse mode. 3. Warm light reset. Tell your brain it's morning using soft, natural light for stability touch point. Wake up your balance in 10 seconds. Prevent shaky first steps. 5. Mind first boost. Choose your mental direction before the world distracts you. 6. Gentle grounding ritual. Calm your nervous system and settle into your body before moving forward. 7. 1-minute purpose check-in. Activate motivation, energy, and emotional youthfulness. Individually, each habit helps you feel a little younger. Together, they transform your entire morning. And here's the best part, you don't have to do them perfectly. You don't even have to do all 7 every day. Just adding 2 or 3 can change the way your body and mind feel, not in months, but in days. These habits give you something most people think they lose with age: control. Control over how your day starts, control over how young your body feels, control over how steady your steps are, control over your energy, clarity, and confidence. Age doesn't decide how your morning feels, your habits do. And now you have 7 of the best habits American seniors can use to start their day feeling younger, steadier, and more alive. Now I want to hear from you. Which morning habit will you start tomorrow? The slow rise, the warm light reset, the purpose check-in. Tell me in the comments. I read every single one.